This is Erin and her son Elijah. The IADL of child rearing is an important and meaningful occupation for Erin. One of the critical responsibilities of caring for Elijah is giving him his daily medication. At 1:30, Erin gives Elijah his afternoon medications. For space demands, adequate lighting is needed to read labels and inspect the dose being given. The materials are stored together for easy and efficient retrieval, and medications are stored at room temperature. The materials needed are hydrocortisone, ferrous sulfate, and 2 syringes which must hold at least 3 millimeters. Step 2 is to pull the medication from the medicine container. The client must choose the correct medication and syringe. Step 3 is to open the hydrocortisone bottle using a push and twist technique. The client must use dexterous finger movements in order to remove the cap, while also handling the bottle to prevent any damage. Step 4 is to pull up current dose of hydrocortisone using syringe, also ensuring that there are no air bubbles. Precautions with giving medication is giving too much or too little could result in adverse effects. The correct dose should be given. Step 5 is to twist the cap back onto the hydrocortisone bottle. Step 6 is to pull back rubber lid of ferrous sulfate. Erin manipulates her fine motor movements in order to open the medication, while also gripping the bottle. Step 7 is to repeat Step 4 with ferrous sulfate. Step 8 is to push rubber lid back on and put back a medication container. The client must put the medicine bottles back in the medication container after each use. Erin carries the filled syringes to Elijah. Erin's tone and use of language must be appropriate for a 3-year-old child. Erin must be considerate of Elijah's personal space and explain that something will be put in his mouth before completing action of giving medication. Erin says, "Medicine please," and waits for Elijah to open his mouth. Then administers medications one after another. Elijah must have enough time to open his mouth and close around syringe. Timing is also important to avoid swallowing without pause, which may cause him to choke briefly. Clients with visual impairments may need to use modified tools and techniques to complete this activity. Clients with poor fine motor control may be advised not to perform this activity due to the dexterous fine motor movements needed. Allergies to these specific medications would also prevent a client from completing this activity.